impact of all this, gas prices right here in our state have fallen about 17 cents since last week. According to Gas Buddy, the average price across our state now is back below $4 per gallon.
But as Fox 59 State House reporter Hannah Adamson explains, recent developments overseas are threatening that temporary relief at the pump.
As President Trump vows to blockade all Iranian ports in the Strait of Hormuz, questions remain over whether the already shaky ceasefire will last.
It's going to depend on the Iranians.
We spoke with Indiana Congressman Marlin Stutzman ahead of Trump's decision to send in the Navy.
President Trump needs to bring this to a close as quickly as possible in Iran. That's why he's using the strong rhetoric, so they understand that he means business.
In a follow-up statement, the congressman says in part, quote, "I support Trump's move to block the Strait of Hormuz until Iran agrees to not pursue a nuclear weapon."
Gas prices are up because of the Iranian conflict, but I think in the long run, you'll see them drop lower and maybe even lower than what they were before.
But petroleum analysts say the blockade could pave the way for more pain at the pump here at home.
It certainly risks an escalation of the situation.
Patrick DeHaan with Gas Buddy says the longer the Strait of Hormuz remains closed, the more gas prices will go up.
Gas prices will continue to go up until there's some sort of resolution. And there's no telling if it could be $5, $6, $7, or $8 gasoline.
This comes as the countdown continues to the Indiana primaries, with President Trump endorsing candidates hoping to unseat state lawmakers who voted down a White House-backed redistricting plan last December.
The problem is when you're involved in this kind of international affair and when gas prices are incredibly expensive, that endorsement might actually backfire for those candidates.
Republican strategist and former state lawmaker Mike Murphy says legislative races are rarely determined by one issue alone.
Hoosiers are very pragmatic people. They really care about the price of gas, the price of food, the price of clothing, all the staples that make up the life of a normal Hoosier. I'll go out on a limb and say that not a single one of the incumbents is going to lose.
This comes as Governor Mike Braun suspended the state sales tax on gas for 30 days. That means Hoosiers will save roughly 17 cents per gallon through the month of April. The governor says he will reevaluate the situation once the 30 days are up to see if an extension is needed. Reporting from Indianapolis, I'm Hannah Adamson.
Hannah,